that's right here on the bottom. The freeze up. Cut this section out. Put a new piece in there. Obviously the water's off. It's off and capped downstairs. Someone came last night and capped it for the guy. I'm just here doing the repair. Had a big flood downstairs. Big flood. I'll watch you get all them burrs off there. Make sure that there's no burrs, it's clean good. Put a little bit of play in there. I'll probably need a slip coupling on this side. I got one. Got a regular coupling, and they got a slip coupling. That's a slip. That's a regular. I don't think I got enough room to remove it. I'll have to use a slip. I use a bleeder. A bleeder coupling in case there's any water in there, it'll steam out. Obviously, I'll put the bleeder on a little spot. Look at that. I use the slip. sure it goes on there. That's good. I'll sort them up now. Without burning the place down, it'll be good. Just a little bleeder that goes right on there. Low heat of solder. I'll have to cover this pipe up good with this covering back on it. I'll put a pressure test on it downstairs and make sure it holds. Somebody put a sharkbite fitting on one of the lines. That cool, and put that cap on. I gotta put my compressor on downstairs and pressurize this line. See if it holds. I think this is the only leak he's from what the guy said. It's like in a little crawl space up on the second floor, like a knee wall. Looks like that little farmhouse here. Looks like that insulation might have been an issue. Got all the circulator on the supply here with this. He cut cut that and put sharkbite fittings on there. So I'll have to drain it down. There's a check valve there. I'll have to drain it down. First I'm going to do is put pressure here and see if it holds the zone. And I know I can I've been here a couple of times with cleanings. Let me get my holes and we'll drain it down. I'll have to go up and see if it's leaking, but just ear. Holding pressure. Alright, I got the boiler drain, see if I get them shark bites off of there. Alright, I got no shark bites off of there. I had to get them back to the guy that was here. I gotta put a coupling in there, drain coupling. If I put a drain coupling in, that water's gonna steam out. As I solder it, guaranteed. Yeah, I forgot to take the pressure off it. That's why there's air pressure in there. Bleeder coupling, that solder would blow right out. Would never do it. Be here for hours. Quick, easy, done. Let it cool, put the cap on, and I'm good to purge. Alright guys, I got the little cap on. He's got all these returns on the return, all these circulators on the supply pushing. So on the return, I had to open up all those flow checks by unscrewing them on the top. I got to purge it backwards through the stations here. I'll do one zone at a time here, and I'll get it up and running. I'm not a big fan of the way he did this, but it is what it is. I'm gonna do this one first. This is the main floor. This is the one that we were having issues with. I had shut all them other ones off before, but I'll do them all, leave them all good. So we're going into the supply here. Can't go back because of the shut-offs. So it's going down through the return back, coming back this way and out the purge stations. I'm purging it backwards basically. And that's the way this guy did the system. You can see I had to back all these up. I had to turn all these up to bypass this check. Once I'm done, I'll crank these all back down, and then they'll be ready to work. Stick it right in the water. We can hear it bubbling. That one's good. You can hear the air going in there. I said I had all these shut off before. I just had isolated that one zone. I'll go through them all and then I'll get back to you when I fire it up. This end one here has got a lot of air. You can hear it. You can hear it rushing through. A lot of times you'll see me grabbing, hanging off the stuff so I can feel if there's air in there or not, or if it's a steady flow. That's why I do that. Could feel if there's air in it at all. It's nice and steady flow now. I have to just do that big one, but that's all cast iron radiators upstairs. So I'll have to bleed them upstairs. There's a storage tank here. I think I'm okay with that. I'll check that too. Scotch marine boiler. Fires down a big long tube, like a double pass boiler. I have to go upstairs and check all the radiators. The cast iron radiators upstairs, plus he's got copper. Old farmhouse. Go turn up all the thermostats, make sure they don't come back hot before I leave, before I do anything. I'll leave this for the guy for his insurance company, but that was the flood rate he had. Basically that little farmhouse on that end there is where that line was, on that little eave up on the second floor. Alright guys, I got all my zones coming back nice and hot. This is working fine. This is on priority. I had to wait for this to heat up a little bit. And then the other 3 zones kicked in. The other 4 zones kicked in. 4 zones. There's 5. Get this guy a bill and I'll go on my next one.